Hi everyone, I'm back and on YouTube. Today I'm doing a review. It's of a company called UK Departure Boards, who sell departure boards. Basically, when you go to a train station and you look at any platform, there is normally a board in the shape of one of these that has the departures, and it lists the destinations and the stations that it stops at. I have bought from this website one of their departure boards. They sell miniature desktop departures, so these are just desktop sized boards so that you can have them at home. They also sell ones called P4 and P5, which are quite large. The P5 is 192 by 32 and the P4 is 192 by 32, so they're different boards, one with 5 pixels and one with 4, whatever that means, but they are different boards that they sell. These batches, for these, the first batch, which is the P5, is on back order and will be ready in June. The other one will be ready in July. At the moment, they have got on back order, which will be shipping next month from the 16th of March, and the desktop departures board costs £159.95 plus £4.50 postage. And this board is the one that today I will be doing a review on. This is a little promotion video that they have on the website for it, so I shall be playing this little video and letting you guys see how they advertise it. Then I will be doing my own review.
From the people who brought you UK departure boards, we've added functionality, shrunk the size, and we've shrunk the price. This is Desktop Departures, a full UK departure board that's small enough to fit in the palm of your hand. That means it's great in the office. It's ideal on the bedside table, now with the addition of 3 alarm clocks to wake up to. And just like its full-size brother, it shows train departures from any UK station, London Underground departures, and soon UK bus departures too. With a crystal clear OLED display showing time and date, it's controlled from a web browser, smartphone or tablet. Wake up with Desktop Departures. Go to work with Desktop Departures. Check trains, tubes and buses with Desktop Departures. Be on time with Desktop Departures.
Okay, now that's their video advertising it. But now let's get into my review. As you can see, I have already opened mine. When you get it, it comes, this is the departures board. And this is what it looks like. Just a plain, nice board. UK departure boards. Okay, when it comes with this cable. And this cable here, this part, you plug into the back of the board, and this part you plug into either a mains power or a computer, this is the way that it powers up. Unfortunately, you can't charge it up and take it out. The only way that you could take it out and about with you to use is if you had a portable, like phone charger, ones where you plug in your phone, because it takes USB slots. I should also mention that when you get it in the post, it comes with a 8 GB miniature SD card, which you plug into the desktop's departures board, which it's already plugged in and it goes in there. But you need to take it, and it comes with this USB adapter. Now, this USB adapter in the top here, this is the top half, you put the the SD card in here and slot it into your computer, and I'll show you the file that you need to get up. Now this is the file. It's called WPA supplement.config. Now yours will look slightly different when you put it in. Last night when I opened mine and I was setting it up, I had huge problems. I couldn't get the Wi-Fi to pick up, and I was there for hours and hours. I had to email the guy, I had to contact him. It's very confusing to set up. But what I found out after a long time of trying is that I'd put my password in, but one of the letters was a capital for the name of the, your Wi-Fi username, basically like the BT, like just the box. I accidentally put in lowercase when it's capital, and that was wrong. So you put in your Wi-Fi network's name and the password, and I'll open this and show you what it looks like. Now what I've done is, because I can't do it whilst holding my phone to film, is I've right clicked and I've clicked open with, and I've got highlighted text edit because I'm on a Mac computer. Now you open it, and up here it comes up with this, and now basically this is this network, SSID. Take out the words network but keep the quotation marks and write in your network's name, PSK. Now you write in your network's password. And if you do this all correctly and you save it correctly back onto the micro SD card, it should boot up on your desktop's departure board and show up correctly, which we are going to get into now. Okay, so I have now successfully plugged it in, and at the back here is a flashing light. When that light flashes there, you know that you've got the desktop departures board on, and it takes about 15 seconds for it to show up with any results, as it's got to boot itself up, and it's initializing. And what this means is it's just picking up signals and picking up the Wi-Fi. And I kept getting an error message in mine yesterday, which I'll quickly show you what the error message looked like. Okay, that's the error message. I'm still initializing mine to turn on. That error message was coming up because I kept on typing in the Wi-Fi code wrong. Okay, this is initializing firmware and getting everything ready. And here we are. The desktop's departure board is now on. I've got it connected to, at the moment, my local train station, and this is my nearest train station, which is run by London Overground, which is technically a National Rail station, Clapton. Now it says the time up in the corner. It says the day and the date. The first train lists the stations and lists what time it should be arriving. It's the 11:33 to London Liverpool Street, and it should be in Liverpool Street by 11:52, and it's currently running to an on-timed schedule. Now that's what it looks like when you've got everything set up correctly on the departures board. I will now show you the website that you need to get into. Now, I don't know if you remember on the previous screen just now, I will unplug my departures board and I'll show you once more what you need to do to be able to get onto the website. Okay, so when you get it, this first number here is your serial number, and you need to type in this serial number there onto their website when you're logging in, and I will now show you the website. So I've now logged in to this website, and this is the website where you can control the desktop's departure board. So now I've got it currently set to Clapton. Let me change this for London Liverpool Street. Okay, now you can filter by destination, so where the train is destination is Ipswich, which is one of my routes I travel to a lot, and if you know a platform you can set it by platform number. Now you can include services with unidentified platforms, the ones that haven't got platforms yet, ones that include bus services or include ferry services, which I haven't heard of a train including ferry services. Now you can do these different settings. You can choose who you want it from: National Rail Inquiries, National Rail Alternative, or Real-Time Trains. And at the bottom it tells you how many services, that all of this, that, the other, a load of stuff. Okay. Okay, then down here, update board. Train settings submitted successfully, and now look, it's showing up the previous service which I had up a minute ago, and then the board will update, and it even lists terminated services. The next service terminates here. Please do not board this train. You do see sometimes on platforms terminated services, but not very often. Okay, we are at Liverpool Street. You don't see many services that are terminating services. Next, fourth train is 11:54. Okay, yeah. So that's that, right. Now, let's go up to here. You got tube. You can choose up here a station, okay. Let's, for argument's sake, keep it as Buckhurst Hill, which was the last one I tried last night. Central Line, I can edit it if I want just westbound or just eastbound. At the moment I've got set to just westbound. Update board, train settings submitted successfully. Okay, the first train from Buckhurst Hill, Central Line going westbound, is a West Ruislip, which is due. Now, I like the fact that you can get London Underground services. It is quite unique. You can also do bus stations as well. By bus stations, I mean bus stops. Okay, the next one is now due in 6 minutes. Now, I'll work out the bus one and I'll come back and show you when I've worked out how to do a bus stop. You can also do DLR stations on this as well. You can do all sorts. Okay, I have finally worked it out. I've done some dragging around on the map and I've found my area. It's a bit confusing to know unless you know the stop ATCO code off by heart. You can't do it. So I've put in my closest bus stop and it's now come up with, you can have alternative available feeds. You can either have TfL or Bristol API. I put it on TfL as it's run by TfL, and this is what comes up. It's showing me all the different bus services at my local station, Clapton Pond. I think it's pretty fun, pretty cool, pretty unique. So you could take this with you and have it in your hand. because you can connect to Wi-Fi on this through your phone, and you can use it. Which is pretty fun. Okay, let's choose a different bus stop in the nearby area to put on, and you'll see the way that it just changes. Okay, oh, the next bus has now changed on this one. Okay, let's do it. We are now going to change the bus stop and update the request. And there we go. It should update in a minute. Okay, let's see if this one will work. Some of them only come up under the Bristol IP API. Now with this, sometimes you get note invalid API key, and it will try and request again, but unfortunately sometimes some of them just won't come up. Unfortunately, they just won't come up. Most stations will, but not all, or bus stops. If it has a look in the breakdown, if it has Bristol API, you're best for trying the Bristol bus stop, but if it has TFL, you can also do it. You can get any bus stop in the country, but unfortunately, it doesn't always work. Okay, there we go. One has come up and it's working. 4 minutes for a 393 to Chalk Farm from Clapton Station. Okay, we're back at Liverpool Street having another look at another one. And this is a train that I do usually get to Norwich. I normally get the 11 o'clock, but that one is gone. Let's update the platform number to platform 14, which is another train that goes to Ipswich, which will be leaving shortly. Stratford, Shenfield, Chelmsford, Hatfield Perryville, Witham, Kelvedon, Markstay, Colchester, Runningtree, and Ipswich. This is the train that you don't want to get to Ipswich because it is the long, slow Essex train. It stops at everywhere along the line in Essex. and it takes longer than the fast trains you can get. Okay, any minute now this train shall be leaving and the departure will be off the board. Let's wait and see. It should have left by now. It's running on time. Any minute now it should leave. There we go. The next train is terminating in platform 12. And I think that that train will then turn into the 12:38 to Colchester Town. Okay, so let's leave this here and call this video to an end. Thank you for everybody for watching this. Thank you to Russell who sold this departures board to me. Russell, all I will say to you is, as I'm sure you'll watch the video, is that your instructions on how to set this up are a little bit confusing, and I was stuck there for a long time trying to work it out. Other than that, I will say you've made an amazing product at great value for money and something that is very, very unique. From time to time, in between waiting for mine to turn up, as I had to wait 3 months till the day for it to turn up, it wouldn't come up with any results on Google for anybody else making this. So your product you're making is unique. If anybody would like to buy one of these, I will link them down in the description. Currently there's a batch of desktop departure boards being shipped from the 16th onwards, and I'm not sure how many are available in that batch, but once that batch is gone, you will be able to pre-order new batches, but they won't be ready for some time, as he makes them by hand and this is only his secondary job, so he does this in his spare time. Thank you to everybody for watching, and thank you to Russell. I might put some more videos up on YouTube in the near future. I do have some videos from back in 2015 when I went on holiday to Wales and we stayed in a station master's house, if anybody would like those. Anyway, once again, thank you very much for watching this review video of UK departure boards, and this is the desktop departures board. Thanks once again, and I hope you all have enjoyed the video.